Hey guys, it's Drea. Today I have a pass or purchase video for you. It's been a long time since I did one of these because I literally have not been following new releases. So because I love makeup and I love shopping for makeup, I want to take a peruse through Trendmood and see what is new, and let's talk about it. And before we jump too far into it, I just want to say I'm wearing the Once by Emily Noel Makeup Revolution palette on my eyes today. This is the first time I'm using it. I love it. I am so surprised in a good way by the quality of this green. Like I'm wearing 3 of the green shadows on my eyes today and I love them. They blended so well. I'm really pumped to like use this palette more. I just wanted to throw that in because I know some of you will probably be wondering what I'm wearing, although it's always listed down in my description bar. Okay, let's see what is new with Trendmood. Okay, here's something I actually saw the other day. This is from a brand called Pinky Rose Cosmetics, which I have never heard of before. I will put bigger pictures somewhere. In fact, let's move over to make that a little bit easier. This is Pinky Rose Cosmetics. These are 3 new palettes. One is called Exotic Peacock, one is 80s Baby, and one is called Obsessed. When I saw these, I actually was really drawn to the 80s Baby one because there's a lot of purples in it. And I actually went to their website to take a look at it. They're $24.99 US. But when I was looking at the website, I just wasn't sure. I was like, is this one of those companies that's like a knockoff company and they kind of produce like inferior quality products, or is this an actual indie brand? So I don't know enough about them to know if it's something that I would want to jump in and purchase. If you have any advice or feedback on that, let me know. But I do think the colors and the color stories of all 3 of these palettes are super unique and something a little refreshing in the makeup world when it comes to palette color stories, where everything seems to be very one note lately. Another palette that I think a lot of people are talking about is this one from Ace Beauté. It's called the Flare palette, and again, very warm tone. It's got some reds, oranges, but the whole bottom row is actually blues and greens. I don't know what the trend with that is lately. Putting random blue colors in palettes and just like everything is very warm tone, and then you have like one row of, for me, unusable blues. Like I don't use blue enough to justify a whole row of it in a palette, so I will probably pass on that. That one's $38.99, which is kind of up there, but again, I think that's kind of an indie brand, so sometimes indie brands do have to charge more and sometimes they're worth it. Rihanna's coming out with new Fenty Mademoiselle lipsticks. I have not tried this formula. When they first launched, I wasn't really interested in any of the colors, and these new colors I think are interesting. There's a few, like Pumpkin Rose is like this really orangey orange. It's the kind of color you don't see very often. There's like a teal and a black and, you know, some really interesting colors, which if you like that kind of thing on your lips, I have a lot of friends on YouTube who do and they rock it, but I don't. So it's not for me, but I do really like that nice neutral kind of pinky mauve. It's called Thick, and I think I might end up getting that one. Kiehl's has come out with, they're on the cannabis train. You know, it's legal here in Canada. I haven't touched this stuff since I was 15. So I'm not really interested, but for medical purposes, I think it's a really good thing. It really is. I know it helps out a lot of people. But I think it's kind of weird to put it in cosmetics and skincare. Like, I just don't know the purpose of it. I just don't get it. So there's this cannabis sativa seed herbal concentrate, and it says it's 100% natural formula. Okay, so lots of things are. It's a facial oil that contains cannabis sativa seed oil and oregano to strengthen skin's barrier and to calm and rebalance skin. Guys, I don't think so. I'm not buying it with this one. Has cannabis been proven at all to help in skincare ever? I feel like if it had, that would have been approved in skincare long ago, because if skincare companies can make money with something, they will. I don't know. I think it's very gimmicky, this product. So that's a big no for me, dog. The Becca collab with Khloe Kardashian and Malika. So this is the BFF collaboration. I do not follow anything Kardashian. It's not my jam. I don't care about them really. I don't own anything Kylie. although I know a lot of people think they're great. Now, these palettes do look gorgeous. They're quad palettes that have like a highlighter, 2 blushes, and a bronzer in them. There's 2 different palettes. I think the colors all look beautiful. The packaging is really pretty. So I think it's one of those things where if I swatched it and fell in love with the color in the palette, then I would be like, yeah, I'm gonna buy that, I'm gonna pick it up. But I would have to swatch it first. I'm not ready to just jump on it just seeing swatches. They look nice, but I don't know, it's not my jam. If you like the Kardashians, like, are you more likely to just buy something that has their name on them? Let me know, because that's not really my kind of thing. I don't know if people do that or not. They must. Why wouldn't people do that? That's why it exists. Duh. Okay, something I saw Lauren Made Beauty talking about, and I just want to talk about it too. This is from Glamlite. It's the pizza palette. Surprised nobody has thought of this before. It's like a circle shape and it's got pieces, and each one of them has 3 shades in it. If I look at them in terms of trios in each piece of pizza, there are a few that I think are really cool. Like the one that's jalapenos, hot sauce, and meatballs, which I would never personally eat on a pizza. But that little trio looks like it would make a gorgeous eye look. Of course, I like the purple. So you got red onions, pineapple, and bacon. Yeah, I could go for that one actually. I like that. I like the way it's organized. So it is at first look a little bit messy looking, like what are you gonna do here? But when you actually look in the little slices and you think of it in terms of a trio, it's kind of cool. I don't know that I'm gonna personally be going out and spending $40 US on this, but I think it's a fun idea, and it's kind of like, why not? Like, why shouldn't a company come out with something like this? Some things are gimmicky for the sake of being gimmicky, but if it ends up being good quality, then it's not that gimmicky, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? In my head, it makes sense. What is Buxom up to? Because I feel like Buxom is one of those brands that years ago, everybody was into their lip glosses. I even tried to love them, even though I hate lip gloss. But Buxom, I feel like they never did anything that anybody got excited about past the lip glosses. Like, they tried eyeshadow, they tried lipsticks, but I never hear anybody talk about those. This looks like it's a cream highlight and bronze palette. It's called the Divine Goddess palette, and it looks beautiful, but you know, I don't think people are really that into cream anything. I mean, it has its place. There are people that love cream contour, me personally, people that love cream highlighter, not me personally, but it's not the most popular category of makeup. So to just come out with one palette that is all cream products, I just don't see that working. Personally, not for me. I will definitely not be buying it. MAC is coming out with a little kind of capsule collection, which is called Bling Things. They've got, looks like 7 different crazy colored lip glosses. Are they lip glosses or, no, it's a liquid lip color actually. It's, oh, the packaging is all sparkle and glitter. That's so pretty. So it looks like a metallic liquid lip color range, which personally is not my thing, but the highlighters look real pretty. Like, they look like they're gonna be dazzling. So I would really like to go in store and swatch those, because I could see myself picking up one of those if they are as intense on the face as they look like they're going to be. What about this? This Huda Beauty like double-ended metallic and matte liquid eyeshadow. I am not on board for this, guys. There's some things Huda Beauty does that I think are cool. So these are called matte and metal melted shadows. I don't like liquid eyeshadow. I've tried a few here and there that I thought were decent formula, like the one from L'Oreal with the double-ended stick, which, by the way, that makes me think, hey, L'Oreal did something way before a high-end brand did. Like, they weren't just following a trend, they actually did something first. Anyways, those are a good formula, but it's not my favorite method of application. And same thing with these. Like, I can't see myself wanting to use this type of like formula for something as intense. Like, look at the deep purple. To see the swatch, it looks beautiful, but I look at it and go, okay, once I actually apply that liquid to my eye, how easy is it gonna be to get a nice blend on that? And I just don't see it being easy. Obviously, this is all first first thoughts, first impression, so I could be 100% wrong on all of these things, but this is like, you know, when you're actually considering if you want to try something or purchase something or put your money behind something, these are the thoughts that go through your head. So I'm just voicing them coming from my own head. And of course, chime in down below. Let me know what you actually think. A lot of people are talking about the new Dior spring collection, which I don't know when this is actually gonna launch, if it's gonna be in spring or if it's just coming right around the corner, but these look so nice. They all look like very pastel-y duochrome shades. The highlighters, of course, the Dior highlight formula is one of my favorite highlighters of all time, so depending on how these colors actually look in the swatches, I might be interested in getting that. And then these, I don't know if these are lip balms or, because there's no swatches in this picture, but these like lipsticks with the candy swirl look so cute and just pretty, and it just looks like something you would want to put on your lips. Like, it's so luscious looking. So I think Dior is doing something that's actually really interesting for spring, something that people can get excited about, and I have seen a lot of buzz on these products. It's fun to see companies that actually like think about, okay, what are people going to be wanting in the spring? And it's like pastel colors, bright, fun things, you know? So I think it's going to be really successful. Whether or not I'm going to personally buy it is just going to totally come down to swatching it and seeing it in person. Okay, it's something I am so totally on the fence about, and I've actually seen these in store and I'm still not sure. I picked them up and put them down 3 times. The new Physicians Formula eyeshadow palettes. So there's 2 of them. There's the Sultry and I don't know what the other one is, but there's 2 of them. There's one that's kind of more deep and dark and one that's a little bit more like daytime appropriate, but it has a couple pops, orange, purple and blue. The Sultry one has a really nice green. I've seen the greens in a swatch and that's the one shade that's making me go, ooh, I think I might want that. But then I think about, do I need another kind of mostly neutral palette? Probably not. Physicians Formula, it's not like it's the cheapest thing at the drugstore. And even on sale, when I saw it, it was like $15 on sale even. It was normally $22, and I was just like, I don't know, like, I just don't know if I want to spend that much to try something that is not like tried and true tested. So even though I love testing things for you guys, I feel like this is one of those times when I'm actually like waiting to see somebody else test it before I want to jump in and buy it. Probably because there's nothing screaming to me about these colors. Maybe if there was, I'd be like all over it. But it's just a very neutral thing, and I just don't think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of it. I do think the new lipsticks look like they are probably pretty luscious. I actually picked one of those up and had to make myself put it back because, you know, Christmas time, trying to not buy for myself a lot. Although you would not know that from all the hauls I've been doing on my channel. The other thing that I have been seeing more are the highlighters. Now I know those are kind of been out for a long time, but I have picked up those highlighters and put them back like 5 times. Let me know if I should buy one because I'm really this close to getting one. Okay guys, so that's the end of this pass or purchase. I love talking about new makeup releases. Like, let me know your thoughts. I love hearing from you guys about what you think about new stuff, because this is all about hype. That's really what this is are we going to give into the hype or are we not? And the reasons for doing so or not. So I find that fascinating, and I want to hear from you as to what you are really interested in buying. But that is it for today. If you're new around here, I'd love to have you as a subscriber, so make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like if you liked it, and that's it. So how many times am I gonna say that's it? You guys know I say that like 5 times at the end of my videos. That's it for today. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope that you're speaking kindly to yourself, especially when you look in the mirror. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.